WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan tingin na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL.
Hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas, buong kapuluan ipaglalaban. Anumang panganib di alintana, di matitinag aming kagitingan. Mga isla na puspos ng gilas, natatagan na aming sinumpaan, pamumuno, pinagyaman ng kasaysayan, kapayapaan, kasaganaan, alay ng hukbong dagat, dakilang mandaragat naglalayag, matatapang na mandirigma lumalaban, walang takot na maglilingkod, handang ipagtanggol ating kalayaan. Iyaw ng mandaragat, huya, 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 huya. Sigaw ng mandirigma, uwa, 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 uwa. Araw man o gabi, sa lupa o dagat man, magkaisa tayo sa hukbong dagat, hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas.
Thank you very much, Philippine Navy Lady Sailors. Now, may we call on the PSI Lady Air Defenders to form a straight line on the center court for the Air Force hymn. Thank you, PSI Lady Air Defenders. You may now all take a seat.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwanigan na bayan, kapapalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwanigan na bayan, kapapalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwanigan na bayan, kapapalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwing na bayan ka, pabalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwing na bayan ka, pabalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwing na bayan ka, pabalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL.
We are back here at the Bulacan Provincial Capital Gymnasium, right in the heart of Bulacan, Malolos, Bulacan, for another big game in the Women's National Basketball League. The game at hand, PSI Lady Air Defenders and the Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors. Good afternoon once more. My name is Christian Jacinto, and I will be calling this action between these two teams who are looking for their first win here at the WNBL. Of course, they suffered great losses yesterday in their debut. Starting with the Lady Sailors, a sunken debut for them. They lost 78-47 against the Philippine Army. They gave up 48 points in the paint and then allowed the Philippine Army to score 19 fast break points, just 4. It is certainly a recipe for disaster for the Lady Sailors, as we look at Coach Ewan Aray, who's playing a veteran on deck, still showing that she still got it. 15 points on 6 of 13 shooting, hit 3 3-pointers, but she definitely needs help if they are to bounce back in this game. We all know Coach Ewan's capability. We all know how good she is on the basketball court, but of course she needs help if they want to beat the Lady Air Defenders, who actually faltered in their first sight. Talking about the Lady Air Defenders, lost a close one against the Taguig Lady General, 69-57. Story of the game was, again, fast break points. Gave away 17 points on the break, gave away 16 points off turnovers, and allowed the Lady Generals to basically shoot 28 free throws in that game, resulting to that loss. As we look at the bright spot in that loss, Karen Bernice Columna led that fight back by the Lady Air Defenders, had 12 points and 4 rebounds in 37 minutes of action yesterday. So right now, they're gonna need more from Columna and the others if they want to get back, or rather get their first win here at the Women's National Basketball League. As we turn you over now to the court and Barker for the formal introductions.
Yung sa coach po? Hindi ako. Si Diana Pagadmat. Ko coach. Grabe no, pinapabayaan nila kami no. Apo. Tapos ang captain ball namin si Almasan. Okay na po. Thank you po.
Welcome to the WNBL second game between the Philippine Navy Lady Sailors and the PSI Lady Air Defenders. Let's now meet the starting five for the Lady Sailors. Playing center, wearing jersey number 10, Janela Mendoza. Playing forward, number 11, Shalene Mateo. Playing guard, number 21, Josephine Ong. On the other guard position, number 8, Karen Lumogda. And playing forward, number 17, Jaira Brillante. Head coach, Emilia Vega. Now let's meet the PSI Lady Air Defenders. Playing guard, number 7, Fria Bernardo. On the other guard position, Karen Columna. Playing forward, number 28, Angel Ortega. Playing forward, number 17, Ana Buendia. And playing center, number 12, Cindy Resultay. Head coach, Diana Pagatpat. And the officials for this game, Martin Escalambre, Jackson Mabandos, Ryan De Jesus, and
We
Wilmer
look
Garcia.
at the starting lineups. First for the Lady
This
Sailors,
game is
Josephine Ong and Karen Lumogda. Janelle Mendoza, Zaline Mateo, and Jaira Brillante. For the Lady Air Defenders, you have Fria Bernardo, Karen Columna, Cindy Resultay, Ana Buendia, and Angelica Ortega. As the first tip of the night goes to the Go for Gold Lady Sailors, and quickly, power move right there from Jaira Brillante. And it's a 2-point lead early for the Navy. Here's Buendia. Over to Bernardo. And they turn the ball over. Bernardo looking for Ortega. And this early, the Lady Defenders, or the Air Defenders, looking to put the pressure on. Here's Ong. And almost a turnover, and a completed turnover right there. As on the counter is Bernardo. Bernardo over to Ortega. Now here's Columna. Columna, the floater, no good. The rebound by Mendoza. Here's Brillante now. Over to Mateo. Ong. Didn't use that pick. Spins around their defender. Hands it over underneath. Brillante misses, but on the second chance, still no good for the Navy Lady Sailors. And here come the Air Defenders looking for their first point of the game. And they turn the ball over. Lumogda recovers that basketball, and here's Ong. Ong to Lumogda. Lumogda, that's a bad pass by Lumogda right there. As Mendoza didn't get the seal that she wanted to get, resulting into a turnover. Here's Bernardo. That's Resultay. They swing it over. Columna takes the three, no good. Battle for the rebound. Who gets it? Cindy Resultay just powering her way inside. And here's Ortega. Ortega attacks, deep Sidule, basket, no good. And the rebound by the Lady Sailors. Here they are on the fast break. Wild shot by Mateo, won't go in. And on the counter is Bernardo looking for Columna, but Lumogda breaks the fast break play. And the Lady Air Defenders get the basketball. Good seal by Ortega, but great recovery from Mateo. And here's Bernardo. Bernardo using that Resultay pick. They swing it over to Ortega. Resultay underneath. Cindy Resultay, no look pass. Good passing, but a miss there by Bernardo. Resultay, however, is blocked on the second attempt. And here come the Lady Sailors. Ong. Gives it over. That's a 3 from Mateo, and Mateo misses everything with that shot. Bernardo now. Over to Ortega. Back to Bernardo. Bernardo, 8 seconds to shoot. Ortega, 6 seconds. Ortega spins. Ortega over 3 defenders. No good. She gets it right back. They don't have any time at the buzzer. Still no good for Buendia. The ball will swing to go for gold. Philippine Navy Lady Sailors. Here's Ong. Over to Mateo. Mateo hounded by Bernardo. They go underneath. That's a jumper by Mendoza. And it's a 4-point lead now. 4-0 for the Philippine Navy as Janelle Mendoza hits that short jumper. Buendia takes the three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Of course, Cindy Resultay will be there. And Resultay just too strong. Getting that offensive board and powering her way through defenders to get the Lady Air defenders on the board. Ong now loses the basketball, but they'll retain possession. Big substitution, 6, 4, and 15. That's Antiquera, Cas, and Mercado coming in. And it's a 4-2 lead for the Lady Sailors over the Lady Air defenders. Post play, Mendoza, good passing there. Great find by Mercado. And the short stab for Mendoza puts the Lady Sailors ahead 6-2, and a steal there. Underneath, that's Cas. No good. Who gets the rebound? It's Mendoza. Here comes Ong now. Over to the wing. Ong left wide open. Ong fakes. Ong dishes. Good find by Ong. And Cas finishes. And a great start by the Lady Sailors, 8-2. 4:56 to go in the first quarter. So they've been getting the easy baskets, talking about the Lady Sailors, as Cas is called for the first personal. And timeout is called by the PSI Lady Air defenders. They trail by 6. We will be back shortly. We look at the supporting sailors, Karen Lumogna and Janelle Mendoza. Lumogna finishing with 9 points, Janelle Mendoza with 8. And from the looks of it, Mendoza already off to a good start. She's already hit both of her baskets, 4 points, 3 rebounds already for Janelle Mendoza. So will be interesting to see her bounce back from that loss. As the Lady Air defenders. And Columna will go to the line. Foul is on Jessica Polinde. That's her first. Karen Columna now looking for her first set of points through the free throw line. And she hits the first.
Substitution, Kathleen Seno for JD Mendoza.
Seno checks in for Mendoza. As Columna hits the second, and it's a 4-point lead for the Lady Sailors. Here's Cass. Cass attacks, no good. On the follow-up though is Kathleen Seno to extend their lead back to 6 points. Texon now. Over to Abriam. They go underneath, they go on the wing. Columna, still hounded by the defenders. Columna forces it. Still no good. And who gets the rebound? Karen Columna fighting for it. But the Lady Sailors will get possession. So look at Seno left there wide open for the putback. And it's a 10-4 lead. Mercado now. Running point duties. Over to the post. Mercado for three. That's good. That's a Bernadette Mercado hitting the first three-pointer of the game. And it's up to a 9-point lead for the Lady Sailors. A counter jumper, still no good. Battle for the rebound, who gets it? And they're scrambling for it, and it will be a jump ball between Seno and I think it's going to be Pai. Or rather, Abriam now jumping against Seno. And who gets it? It's Pai. And now they go to Bernardo. The jumper by Avila. Raisa Paig. And a much needed three because they were already trailing by 9 points before that. Mercado using that pick. Mercado hands it over to Seno. Seno decides to go against the handover. Finds Mercado wide open for three. No good, and the rebound by Avila. And Bernardo will bring the ball down. Here's Paig. Underneath to Abriam. Back to Bernardo. Bernardo, good find. And a cut by Texon, but Texon is smothered by the defense of Seno. And she's forced to give the foul. And the first personal foul called on Daphne Texon. Just her first personal. And Ong is back on the floor to man the point guard position. And here's Mendoza. Over to Ong. Ong. They swing it over. A jumper. And that won't go in. A miss by the returning Lomogda on that short stab. 45 seconds remaining. The Lady Air defenders looking to cut the lead further. Bernardo over to Texon. Short jumper, no good. And the rebound by Mercado. Forward pass. Her teammate can't get a hold of that basketball, and it's a jump ball. And the jump ball will be disputed between the two towering ladies. And Ong gets it. Ong attacks. Ong loses the basketball, stripped by Resultay. Although they will retain possession. Timeout is called by the Lady Sailors. They're up 13-7. We will be back shortly. Look at the phones surrendered by the Lady Sailors and the Lady Air Defenders. Of course, it has been something that the NBL and the WNBL has been doing. As we look at the crowd here, nice to see the fans back. You see them dancing, dancing around here at the provincial capital gym of Bulacan. And surely they're enjoying the basketball action between the Lady Sailors and the Lady Air Defenders. Here's Mercado. Mercado. There's a three by Ong. Almost. And rebound by the Lady Air Defenders. And they would be looking for the last shot of the quarter. Bernardo handling the basketball. Resultay 10 seconds. They swing it over. Over to Bernardo. 5 seconds. Bernardo. There's a 3-point or a long two is short with 0.8 seconds remaining. And after the first quarter, it's the Lady Air Defenders, or rather the Lady Sailors, holding a 13-7 lead, mainly because of their bigs making things happen for the Lady Sailors. And they head to the second quarter with a 13-7 lead. We will be back after the break.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwanigan na bayan, kababalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, WNBL, WNBL.
Soon, leg 3 of the WNBL 3x3 will be on its way. We look at some of the best 3x3 players in the Philippines, lady ballers who are already expanding. And, you know, we are excited to see these women duke it out once more in a 3x3 setting. Leg 3, once again, is on April 2, Saturday. Interested teams can message this mobile number, 0991-422-2271. It's WNBL 3x3. But before that, it's WNBL basketball. Second quarter of action, Lady Sailors holding a 13-7 lead over the Lady Air Defenders. And physical basketball between Mendoza and Resultay. Here's Mercado. They go to Arai. And here comes the Lady Sailors. Jumper from Ong. No good. And on the the counter. Beautiful spin by Resultay. And that's good. We look at the shooting of the Lady Air Defenders is 2 of 17 compared to the 6 of 17 from the Lady Sailors. That's why they're trailing, but it's only a 4-point lead. Ong. Ong attacks. Wild shot. But that won't go in.
Foul, Karen Logan. First personal foul, first team foul.
And just the first personal foul. Ong now going to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws and extend the lead of the Lady Sailors. One of 2 for Ong. There's still a 5-point lead, and on the counters, Buendia might have sent that pass too low, but they recover. Buendia now. Buendia loses the basketball. Resultay got that ball stripped, but they'll recover.
Number 17, China for Birmingham Mercado. 10 seconds to shoot.
Brillante checks back in for Mercado. And a steal there by Lumogda. Ong now on the counter. Ong looking to attack over to Mendoza. Mendoza is called for steps.
Substitution. Fia Bernardo for Diana.
Bernardo, short rest for her. She checks back in for pagtapat. And they go to Bernardo now. Bernardo, Resultay looking to seal. Ortega looking to attack. Ortega kicks it out. Bad pass by Ortega. And Resultay telling her to just settle down and relax. Here's the Lady Sailors now. Crossover move, beautiful. But she can't, execute after leaving her defender behind. Foul play there for Brillante. But they still lead by 5. They just have to continue to get stops and force the Lady Air defenders to more lapses offensively. But Bernardo finally hits one herself. And that's a big 3-pointer because it cuts down the lead of the Lady Sailors to just 2 points, 14-12. Brillante, give and go to Wong. They go underneath Mendoza. Basket counts and the foul. Mendoza now with 6 points. But first, let's take a look at the step back 3-pointer from Bernardo. And on the other end, Mendoza absorbing contact, getting the basket to go. And Mendoza will be looking for point number 7.
Warning on PSI Lady Air Defenders for proper bench decorum.
Mendoza, however, can't complete the 3-point play. We look at the 3-point shooting of both teams. Lady Air Defenders 2 of 4. Lady Sailors just 1 of 6. So let's see. Whoever heats up first will definitely have a big surge in this game as Resultay misses. And here's Bernardo. Bernardo, 10 seconds on the clock. Bernardo attacks. Bernardo strip. Fast hands there by
Shot clock 7 seconds. 7 seconds to shoot.
the defender. However, ball stays with the Lady Air defenders. Here's a step back. That's a three-pointer. No good, and the rebound is corralled by Mateo. Ong now has that basketball. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Ong using that pick. Ong decides against it. Ong spins. Oh, beautiful move! Everything but the shot for Ong, but she gets it right back. And here's the three-pointer from Lumogda, short. And here they come on the counter now, the Lady Air defenders. Here's Texon. Texon. Met by 5 blue shirts. A three-pointer in and out for Buendia. And Ong now on the counter attack. Ong using that pick. Ong kicks it out. Here's Mendoza, or rather Lumogda, throws the ball away, and on the counter is Texon with the fake. Texon misses. Resultay gets the rebound. Resultay will shoot two. Texon definitely thinking should have taken that shot instead of waiting for her opponent. But no worries. Cindy Resultay has her covered. She makes the first free throw. Abriam checks back in for the Lady Air defenders. Mercado, Cas, and Paulinday are back in for the Lady Sailors as Resultay splits the two free throws. Now here's Mercado. Over to Paulinday, top of the key. Mercado uses that pick. Mercado, the jumper, won't go. And on the counter is Columna. Columna looking for that entry pass. Great read there by the Lady Air defenders and here, Lady Sailors. And here's Cas. Over to Brillante. They swing it over. Mendoza. That's a Mercado. Three-pointer. No good. And here's Resultay. Over to her teammate, but that's a miss from Columna. Resultay gets the rebound. Resultay power move once more. Cindy Resultay just too strong as she gets the foul, the basket. Look at that spin back. And Ras right there. Mercado is gone. All she can do is foul Resultay, but Resultay is just too strong as she absorbs the contact and gets the basket to go with a chance to complete a three-point play. And Resultay completes the three-point play. She's definitely keeping her team in the game. She ties the game at 16. Resultay now with 8 points in the first half. Mercado. They swing it over to the wing. And a jumper by Mateo. That won't go in. And a rebound by the Lady Air defenders. Here comes Bernardo now. Bernardo met by Mateo. They go underneath. Abriam, the jumper, no good. Who gets the rebound? They battle for the loose ball. It's a battle between Brillante and Abriam. And Paulinday right in the thick of things, right there. So it's a jump ball between Abriam and Brillante, and it's Abriam who wins it. Eh, great defense, great interior defense by the Lady Sailors, forcing that stop on Texon. And on the counters, Paulin Day. Paulin Day waiting for a friend. They go to Mercado. Over to Anticara. Underneath, Paulin Day. Good pass by Anticara. But Paulin Day blows the layup. And here's Texon once more, attacking on the baseline. And Texon gives the Lady Air defenders their first taste of the lead, 18-16, with 3:40 remaining in the second quarter. Antiquera, over to Paulin Day. Now they go to Mendoza. And a foul is called on Texon. So look at Texon leaving her defender behind, going baseline, using the glass to score. Beautiful basketball for Texon. As Avila checks in for Risa Paig. Here's Ong. They swing it over to Antiquera. Paulin Day, free throw line jumper, everything, misses everything. Talking about Paulin Day. Here's Texon. Texon, oh, great steal there by Lomogda. Great anticipation on the entry pass, using her length to disrupt the pass and complete the steal. So the ball will swing back to the Lady Sailors. Ortega checks back in for Texon. And now Ong calling the shots with 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Here's Bora. Ong now on the wing. Ong to Antiquera. Antiquera can't get a shot off. They go underneath. That's a jumper. Won't go in. And on the counter are the Lady Air defenders. Bernardo to Avila. Back to Bernardo now on the wing. They go underneath and a foul is called on Paulin Day. Battling hard against Abriam. But a little too hard, says the referee. So Resultay checks back in for Abriam. And Columna checks in for Ria Bernardo. And Columna quickly attacks and still no good for Columna. You can see the frustration in her face building. But she makes up for it and she spins. Beautiful move by Columna. Talk about making up for that missed shot. But on the quick counter is Antiquera. And great recovery for the Lady Air defenders. And who broke up that pass? So look at that spin from Columna. Beautiful move. Almost losing that basketball. But great footwork and focus. But they need the basket badly because they haven't scored, I think, in the second quarter. Or rather, they have been outscored in the second quarter by the Lady Air defenders. 1 of 2 for Ortega. And it's up to a 5-point lead. It's a 14-3 run now for the Lady Air defenders. Antiquera finally breaks that slump. Much needed three-pointer from Trixie Antiquera. And here's the crossover move. Forceful, but effective for Buendia. Antiquera stops the bleeding for the Lady Sailors. On the other end, Buendia gets fouled and hits the first free throw. Two for two for the Lady Air Defenders, and they're up by 4. Ortega getting those 2 points for them. There's Ong. Or Cass rather. Cass forces it. No good. Right at the buzzer and on the counter now are the Lady Air Defenders. Here's Ortega. Good run. Good pass. And she's fouled. Ortega going to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. First personal foul is on Ewon Arai. And Ortega has been money. As we look at the crowd, even dogs are welcome here in the provincial capital gym, and I like that. Well, maybe we should have more dogs in attendance. And 2 for 2 for Ortega. So it's 6-point lead and another turnover. Great steal there. On the counter, Columna following it up on the miss by Ortega. And right now, the Lady Air Defenders are beginning to pull away, and almost another steal there. Antiquera nearly losing the basketball. Cass recovers. Cass attacks. Bro, courageous drive by Cass. A much needed basket there to cut the lead to 6, and Cass gets the steal. 3-on-1 break. Cass over to Arai. Back to Cass. Great play. Unselfish play from Arai. And that's how you execute on a 3-on-1 fast break play. The lead is down to 4. Much needed run. Oh, beautiful crossover. Bernardo hangs. No good. And a rebound by Mercado. On the counter is Cass once more. 30 seconds. Cass attacks. Cass. She'll get it. And Cass has been a spark plug for the Lady Sailors. 6 straight points for Cass. And the lead is down to just 2 points after the Lady Air Defenders built an 8-point lead. Look at that unselfish play. Ewon Arai finding Cass. And once again on the fast break, Cass scoring. That's 6 straight points for Cass. We will be back shortly.
WNBL, 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 WNBL.
Look at the crowd watching here. Beautiful, beautiful creature right there, and I'm referring to the dog. And then, of course, they have their human owners watching with them, enjoying the basketball. And another dog right there. Yeah, WNBL is certainly pet friendly. And I'd like to see all of your dogs right here and enjoy the basketball game. Huwag nyo lang patatakbuhin sa loob ng court while the game is ongoing. And action has picked up in the second quarter. 27-25. The Lady Air Defenders held an 8-point lead. And all of a sudden, in just a matter of seconds, thanks to Dian Cass, who scored 6 points in like 30 seconds, the lead is now down to just 2 points, 27-25. Final shot time of the half. Ong holding that basketball. 10 seconds. Ong. Mercado looking to attack. 5 seconds. And Mercado caught stepping on the baseline. .7 seconds remaining. 3 seconds. Here's Resultay. 1 second. Resultay, no good. And after 2 quarters of action, it is a close one. The Lady Air Defenders, led by this lady, Cindy Resultay up ahead. Of course, Fria Bernardo getting her hands on board as well. And that's why they are holding a 27-25 lead. Look at Diane Cass also ending the quarter well for the Lady Sailors. After 2 quarters, it's the Lady Air Defenders holding a 27-25 lead over the Lady Sailors. We will be back shortly.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, WNBL, WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, WNBL, WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, WNBL, WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan ng bayan, kababalihan ang ating umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, WNBL. Buwan bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan-tigan na bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan-tigan na bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan-tigan na bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan-tigan na bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan-tigan na bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan-tigan na bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan-tigan na bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan-tigan na bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan-tigan na bayan ka, babalikan na natin umaman. WNBL, 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 WNBL.
Cindy Resultay continued to battle her way inside and outside. You have Fria Bernardo. And that's why they were able to pull away early before Cass started that personal 6-0 rally near the end to trim the lead to 2. As we look at the numbers at the half, 8 of 34 shooting for the Lady Air Defenders, just 23%, 34% for the Lady Sailors, but they've been rebounding well, 28-21. The Lady Sailors have been moving the ball well. They have out-assisted 9-3 the Lady Air Defenders, and the points in the paint 16-12 in the advantage of the Lady Sailors. As we look at the leading scorers, Cindy Resultay with 8 points and Karen Columna with 6 to lead the Lady Air Defenders, while Dian Cas with 8 and Janelle Mendoza with 6 to banner the Lady Sailors. And again, I'm Christian Jacinto calling the action for the WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina. Exciting times ahead to be a women's basketball fan. You know, things have been picking up. We've won the SEA Games a few years ago. Right now, we have the first ever professional women's basketball league, and we are witnessing some of the best players in the Philippines play here in the WNBL. New faces and even older faces, and I mean that in an endearing way. We see Ewon Arayi still playing. We see the likes of, earlier Janine Pontejos. So the WNBL truly highlights the power of women's ballers as we start the third quarter with Columna being hounded. And here's Resultay. Over to Bernardo. To go underneath. That's a jumper. Won't go in for Buendia. And here's Ong now. Being hounded by Columna. She hands it over to Buendia. Or rather, Brillante rather. Ong. Over to Lumogda now. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Lumogda will be called for a traveling violation. And immediately after, her bench just tells her to bawi. Nothing they can do about it anyway. Getting the steal, or getting the putback. It's almost a steal there for Ong, resulting into a foul by Brillante. So the ball swings back to the Lady Air defenders. Here's Texon. Finds Bernardo, and Bernardo looks to go all the way. Bernardo kicks it out. Resultay, short jumper. That's money. Cindy Resultay is so steady underneath. She's got 10 points now to put the Lady Air defenders back up 29-27. Mateo now. On underneath. That's good. Jaira Brillante just and Mendoza pushing the basketball. Ong now. They have numbers 3 versus 2. Ong over to Mendoza. Great pass by Ong. Finding the trailing Mendoza. And the Lady Sailors are up again by 2. There's Columna breaking away. And Brillante stops that fast break with the foul as we look at Ong. No look pass to Mendoza. Beautiful, beautiful court vision from Ong. Making things easy for her teammates. Talking about Ong. And the first free throw is good for Columna. And she's had a tough time in this game. 2 for 2 now for Columna. It's 8 points in the game now. And here comes Buendia. Oh, Buendia loses the basketball. Battle for it. Who gets it? It's Resultay. Finds Buendia underneath. And there's something which happened away from the ball. Although let's see if the attempt by Buendia will be counted. Let's see what happened here. There's the battle for the loose ball. Resultay will dive for it alongside. Oh, that looks really, really painful. But look at what happened here. Resultay diving and then nadaganan niya itong binti ni Mercado. And I hope that it's nothing serious. And from the looks of it, Mercado is up. And she's shaken, but it's always a good sign when you can see them walking, especially after that collision on the floor. So we're awaiting the decision of our officials. And an unsportsmanlike foul, I think, is going to be called on I'm not sure who they're gonna call the unsportsmanlike foul to. So let's wait for our court announcer, Kiko Malikdem, our good friend, taking up the notes from our officials. And it's
Flagrant foul, penalty one on number 15, Bernadette Mercado.
a flagrant
Bernadette
foul
Mercado will have to sit on the bench for
Penalty
3
one.
minutes.
is called on Bernadette Mercado in retaliation, maybe to Resultay diving for that basketball. What's not clear is if that basket from Buendia will count. 14 seconds to shoot. Bernardo, maybe a little too unselfish there. And look at Ong go at it. Ong going all the way, is fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line. Daphne Texon called for her fourth personal. That will be big because Texon is such an integral part of the Lady Air Defenders lineup. Ong misses the first free throw though. So Mendoza and Brillante checks out. Arayi and Colinday checks in. Avila is also in for the Lady Air Defenders. 1 of 2 for Ong, and it's a 1-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders. Columna looking for that pass to Resultay. Columna for 3 over Arayi, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be Cass who gets it. Colinday now diving for it. Look at these ladies diving for that ball. Avila attacks. Avila, no good. Who gets the basketball? It's Ong. Ong on the counter. And they go outside. The ball will stay with the Lady Air Defenders. (33-32). Lots of action here in the second quarter. Abriam now gives Resultay a breather. But we won't be expecting Resultay to sit in that bench for long. Bernardo for 3, that's good! Fria Bernardo now with her second three-pointer of the game gives the Lady Air Defenders a 36-32 lead. Mateo hands it over to Ong. Ong using that Arayi pick. Ong looking to attack. Colinday, good pass by Ong, no good. Who gets the rebound? Avila. Colinday snatches it from her. And here's Mateo, left wide open, three-pointer short. Ong gets the rebound. And Mateo gets it right back, but it was intercepted by Columna. On the fast break now, Bernardo looking to attack. No good, and the rebound is by Mateo. And right now, Cass is on the counter. Cass, will she attack? Gives it up. Ong left wide open, but she decides to wait for her teammates. Mateo won't be waiting though she misses that. Arayi and Avila fighting for that rebound, and they'll just let it sail out of bounds. Timeout is called as we look at Bernardo hitting her second three-pointer of the game. They're up 36-32. We will be back shortly. There are a lot of things happen in the NBL and the WNBL, one of which is the National Basketball League Youth. Some of the youngest homegrown talents will be converging once more, and maybe we will see the next superstar like this kid emerge through the NBL Youth soon. And it will happen this summer. We will be announcing the specifics of that soon. But such an exciting project for the NBL. You know, we've put emphasis on highlighting homegrown talents, and what more or what better way to highlight homegrown talents than reaching out to the grassroots area and trying to develop the youth. So, in the summer, abangan natin yan, NBL Youth League. Back to live basketball action. Banggaan sa ilalim, that's Abriam getting fouled by Paulin Day. Third personal foul for Paulin Day. And here's Ortega, loses the basketball. And a foul is called on Ortega as Paulin Day swiped that ball away from her. Cass now running the point over to Antiquera. And they hand it over to Ong. Ong uses that big Paulin Day screen. Ong steps into a three. No good. Who gets the rebound? It's Antiquera. They swing it back to Ong and out to Cass. Cass looking to attack. Cass loses the basketball, though it will stay with them with 8 seconds to shoot. Of the ladies of the moment for the Philippine Navy Lady Sailors is Janelle Mendoza. Deadly, deadly mid-range game. Excellent finisher around the rim. Excellent defender. She has been on a roll in this game. One of the reasons why they're still in this game. Already a double-double for Janelle Mendoza. 10 points, 11 rebounds on an ultra-efficient 5 of 6 shooting. As we head back to live action, and looks like that timeout paid off for the Lady Sailors as Antiquera hits that jumper right before the buzzer sounded. 36-35 now with a little over 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. But Cindy Resultay, just too strong, gets it right back. 38-35 now. Antiquera, back-to-back three-pointers for Trixie Antiquera. And right now, we are tied at 38, or rather 1-point game for the Lady Air Defenders now. 38-37. Here's Seno. Will she get it? No good. Battle for the rebound. Paulin Day just snatches it from Resultay. And here's Cass. Cass looking for a friend. Ong for 3. That's long. And the bench was asking her to give the ball to Antiquera. So Bernadette Mercado back in. Nice to see her back after that injury scare earlier. And Ong gets a breather. Columna now. They swing it over. They're looking at it. A jumper is good for Paig. And that's a long two for Risa Paig, extending the lead of the Lady Air Defenders to 3. Near Seno. Antiquera, will she get one? Once more! Why not Trixie Antiquera? And she is feeling it right now. 3 straight three-pointers from Trixie Antiquera. But just when it was happening, there was some commotion underneath. Let's see what happened. Here's Antiquera hitting that three. And battle for that rebound. Cass pulling Paig. So Cass will be called for the personal and will give 2 free throws to Raisa Paig. But how about Trixie Antiquera in this quarter? Quiet the whole half. And then all of a sudden, she just waxes hot with 3 straight three-pointers. Two for Paig, and the game is all tied at 41 right now. Here's Lomogda. Lomogda being trapped. Great defense by the Lady Air defenders. Paig just diving for that basketball. And, you know, you love to see it, you know. Players going all out, diving for the loose ball, you know, fighting for it. You see the passion and the willingness of these ladies in getting that first win here in the WNBL. And it's a jump ball. Uses that pick. Antiquera gives it over. And Bernadette Mercado scoring on that layup. And they turned the ball over at the other end. So the ball will swing back to the Lady Sailors. And Charlene Mateo will check in for Jack Paulinday. And here's Antiquera. Hands it over to Mercado. Great read there by Columna. Who gets it? Who gets the basketball? Mercado gets it. Over to Mateo. Left wide open for three. That's good! And Mateo, Zaline Mateo, hitting her first three-pointer of the night. And the momentum is swinging towards the Lady Sailors, 46-41. Here's Columna to Resultay. Bernardo. They go underneath to Buendia. Resultay. Beautiful spin. And she'll get fouled. So look at Mateo, left wide open. And she made them pay. Talking about Zaline Mateo. Cindy Resultay back to the free throw line. First free throw is good for Cindy Resultay. Resultay now with 15 points and 10 rebounds. Such a monster game for Cindy Resultay. Make that 16 and 10 for the banger underneath. And it's a 3-point lead for the Lady Sailors. Here's Antiquera putting on the moves on Bernardo. Hands it over to Mercado. Mercado finds Antiquera. Fakes. Antiquera, one dribble pull-up. That's good! And Trixie Antiquera's shot is so pure, I'm telling you. This lady can shoot. And it's a 5-point lead once more. Columna, high off the glass, no good. And here come the Lady Sailors. Mercado finds Antiquera. Will she hit once more? No good. Heat check for Antiquera, but Mateo is there for the rebound. That won't go in though. Bernardo now, Bernardo bringing the ball down. They go over to Resultay. Corner three, in and out for Resultay, but Bernardo gets the rebound and she'll get fouled by Lomogda. And this is not a sight we want to see. Bernardo holding on to her knees. We will be having an official's timeout here as Bernardo Let's see what happened here. Bernardo gets caught up between two defenders, and then she held on to her ankle. Let's see if we can look at it one more time. I think she may have stepped on one of the lady sailors in there. So we're hoping she's okay and she can walk it off. That's always a good sign. And a timeout by the Lady Air Defenders. They trail by 5. We will be back shortly. We look at our beloved chairman, Chairman and President, Mr. Celso Soy Mercado, enjoying the basketball game, WNBL action together with his lovely family, also enjoying this clash between the Lady Air Defenders. We look at Chairman Soy's family enjoying that basketball game. That's his son. And that's his son, Joshua Mercado, who's also a part of NBL Youth. We've been talking about NBL Youth earlier. And, you know, ayan na, isa sa mga aabangan natin na future ballers, homegrown grassroots ballers ng National Basketball League as Bernardo hits the first free throw. Two for two for Fria Bernardo. Trims the lead of the Lady Sailors to just 3 points. 6 seconds to go. One more shot for the Lady Sailors. Here's Mercado. Mercado over to Arayi. Arayi for 3. And that won't go in. And after 3 quarters, we look at this lady, Trixie Antiquera. 4 3-pointers, 11 points, 4 of 5, 11 points in this quarter, 14 points all in all. She was red hot in this quarter. And that's why her team is up ahead 51-47. Look at that stroke from Trixie Antiquera. And all she needs is a little bit of an opening. And she will make you pay 51-47. Lady Sailors up ahead. We will be back for the 4th quarter of action.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwanigan na bayan ka, babalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL.
Again, some of our fans here. Nice to see the fans back in attendance and enjoying the WNBL basketball action here at the Provincial Capital Gym in Malolos, Bulacan. Again, I'm Christian Jacinto calling the action. And after 3 quarters, entering the 4th, the Lady Sailors hold a 51-47 lead. Here's Mendoza. And a steal there by Avila. Bernardo now on the counter. Good pass. Columna misses on that layup. We look at our quarter scoring Big third quarter for the Lady Sailors. 26 points anchored by the 11 of Trixie Antiquera. That's why they're holding a 4-point lead as Lomogda looks to pad up on that lead. A loose ball foul, however, is called. I think that will be on number 17, Jaira Brillante. And here's Columna. It has been a struggle for Columna, just shooting 20% from the field in this game. Avila, the jumper, no good. Rebound, another rebound by Resultay, but that's a turnover. And on the counter is Ong. Ong over to Lumogda. Ong now, looking to attack. Lumogda nearly loses the basketball, completely loses the basketball, and here's Columna with a steal and the easiest 2 points of the game. She trims the lead of the Lady Sailors to just a 2-point lead, 51-49, with 8:35 remaining. Ong over to Brillante. Back to Ong, 8 seconds. They swing it over. Lumogda can't get a hold of that basketball. 3 seconds. Does she know? Lumogda forces it and didn't hit anything. And on the counter, 3-on-1 break. Here's Buendia. Will tie the game at 51 apiece. So right now, the Lady Air defenders are finally getting to run, something we haven't seen from them in this game. And if they can continue to do that, then the Lady Sailors are in trouble. It's another empty possession for the Lady Sailors. We look at that Gatorade fast break was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade and nothing is... Pauline Day checks in for Brillante. Columna getting one more shot at putting her team ahead. 1 of 2 for Columna. And here's Mercado running the point now. Ong over to Mendoza. Mendoza, bad pass and another steal by Columna. And Columna now making things happen. You know, she's been struggling on the field offensively. And what did she do? She made up for it on the defensive end. And that's how great players bounce back. And another steal by the Lady Air defenders. This time it's Bernardo leading the attack. Bernardo will hold it off and will settle things down for a bit. And here's Avila, back to Bernardo. They go underneath. Oh, power move right there from Cindy Resultay. And she just can't be stopped. Look at Cindy Resultay just going over everyone, giving the Lady Air defenders a 56-51 lead. We will be back shortly. The red-hot Lady Air defenders who's forced one turnover after another in this big fourth quarter. And of course, they're led by the powerhouse, the woman of the moment, Cindy Resultay, who has been virtually unstoppable, virtually unguardable underneath. And look at her numbers, 18 points, 12 rebounds, and we still have 6:54 to go in this game. So we expect another monster night from Resultay. Arayi underneath. Arayi misses it. Battle for the rebound. Who gets it? It's going to be the Lady Sailors. Arayi sets up for a three. Bernardo gets the rebound, and a foul is called on Jack Polinday. That will be Polinday's fourth personal foul. Here's Columna. Columna looking to pad onto this lead. Columna, no good. Rebound by Mercado. Mercado now looking to attack. They don't have the numbers. Antiquera is wide open, but they failed to recognize that early. But Mercado is, and Mercado will hit it. Bernadette Mercado hitting that much needed three. And the battle for the rebound is corralled by Avila. We look at the, will she hit it? Why not? Fifth three-pointer in the game for Trixie Antiquera, and the confidence to shoot from the three-point line on a 2-on-1 fast break. Why not Trixie Antiquera? 58-57. We are bound for a wild finish here. 4:30 to go in the game. Lady Air defenders holding on to a 1-point lead. Columna now. Columna, will she get it back? No good. Battle for the rebound, and a foul is called on Avila. That's her first personal foul. Timeout, Lady Air defenders. 4:21 to go, 58-57. We will be back shortly. We look at our commissioner, Commissioner Edward Aquino, always on top of things, always pushing his officials to be at their best. And of course, right there, our chairman and president, Mr. Celso Soy Mercado. And how about this fast break three-pointer from Trixie Antiquera? Why not? 17 in the game for Trixie. 15 from three-point area. That's her fifth three-pointer. So look at the three-point discrepancy between the two. 9 three-pointers for the Lady Sailors, just 3 for the Lady Air defenders. A chance to lead now for the Lady Sailors. Here's Ong. Ong using that Polinday screen. Antiquera, 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Antiquera attacks. Antiquera, wild shot, no good. And the rebound by Texon. Texon now looking to attack. Texon hounded, but the Lady Air defenders will get the possession. Here's Bernardo. Bernardo, an offensive foul is called on Fria Bernardo for warding off. So Mendoza back in for Polinday. 3:40 remaining. Go for gold. Lady Sailors looking for the lead in this possession. Where will they go? Mercado, no good. Rebound, Arayi. Arayi still no good. And here comes Texon. Texon being challenged by Antiquera. Antiquera rather. Texon to Abriam. Abriam, big shot by Christine Abriam. And with 2:30 to go, it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Crunch time. Crucial moments now. Who will blink first? Mercado to Arayi. Hit a big one. No go this time. Battle for the rebound. It's Ong. Over to Arayi. Swings it over to Antiquera for the lead. Bang! Trixie Antiquera with three-pointer number 6 puts the Lady Sailors up ahead 63-62. Ewan Arayi finding Antiquera, and Antiquera won't be missing many of those. The Lady Sailors up ahead 63-62. We will be back shortly. We're back here at the Bulacan Capitol Gym, where the Gopher Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors are holding on to a 1-point lead, all thanks to reserve guard Trixie Antiquera, who's pumped in 17 points, all in the second half. 5 of 8 threes, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, and almost nearly a steal there. And here's Texon rushing. Texon looking to attack. Texon, no good. Battle for the rebound. Texon still gets it. And look at the defense by Ong. Last 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes is brought to you by Converge. And a foul is called on the Lady Sailors. Here's Bernardo. Over to Columna. Texon now. 13 seconds. Texon. 9 seconds. Texon forces it. And that's not a very good shot right there. We still have plenty of time on the clock. And we have the defender all over her. And a timeout is called by the Lady Sailors. We will be back shortly. Let's look at the Las Piñas Lodis already warming up for their NBL game a little bit later on against the Laguna Pistons. We're also preparing for that massive NBL men's game later at 4 p.m. But right now, that can wait because we have a ball game right here between the Gopher Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors and the PSI Lady Air Defenders. With 1:34 to go, the Lady Sailors up ahead 63-62, and they have possession of the basketball. A basket here would be big, but they turned the ball over. Oh, but I think they're going to review the play to see who touched it last. They're going for that backdoor play. And from this angle, it looks like the Lady Sailors will retain it. But, you know, officials know better. They are going to check this. But from that angle, it looks like it came off the hands of Cindy Resultay. Or rather, Buendia. And true enough, the Lady Sailors will retain possession. And the Lady Air defenders badly need a stop there. They can't afford a basket, especially a three-pointer. Arayi over to her teammate who is trapped. Oh, a crucial turnover. And here's Resultay. Oh, Resultay loses the basketball. But Columna is fouled on the break. Crucial turnover for Karen Lumogda. Just holding up the ball near there. And then losing that basketball. Resultay almost slips, but had the presence of mind to find Columna, the trailing Columna. As we look at Karen Lumogda down after that collision, she's still down. We're hoping that she's okay. Let's see what happened here. She got trapped. She loses the basketball. And oh, her head just fell right on the floor. We're hoping and praying. 13 points, 4 steals, and a chance to put her team ahead. She ties the game with their first free throw. Crucial free throws for Karen Bernice Columna. 2 of 2 cold-blooded free throws for Karen Columna. And a timeout is called by the Lady Sailors. They trail by 1. We will be back shortly. Mercado, Hollanday, risky pass, and a foul. I think that's on Cindy Resultay.
Foul number 12, Cindy Resultay. That is the first team foul in the last 2 minutes.
Resultay just a little too eager. And here's Antiquera. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 1 and 10 on the game clock. Mercado, big three! Talk about clutch! Bernadette Mercado with 2 big triples in this quarter. And it's back to a 2-point lead for the Lady Sailors. Less than 1 minute to go in this game. What a game between these two teams. Here's Bernardo. Columna, 8 seconds. Columna picks the ball up. Who will they go to? Here's Buendia, 3 seconds. Buendia, great defense by Arayi. And right now, they will have a chance to burn away the clock and then pad on to that lead. Arayi holding on to that basketball with 35 seconds. Go ahead three-pointer. Bernadette Mercado. Clutch performance from Bernadette Mercado. And galing pang ano yan, I think she was holding on to her knee for Mercado. 25 seconds to go in the game. Who will they go to? They need the shot and they need it quick. Bernardo looking to attack. Bernardo hounded. Three-pointer. Columna. That's big. What a shot. Karen Columna yet to hit a three-pointer this whole game. Hits a big, big one to keep the Lady Air defenders in the ball game. Look at Fria Bernardo getting all the attention and then kicking it out in the corner for Karen Columna, who trims the lead to just 1 point. This is not over yet. We still have a ball game, 68 to 67. First three-pointer of Karen Columna this evening. And it's a big one. 18 points in the game for Karen Columna. 16 for Bernadette Mercado. 17 for Trixie Antiquera. Such big games from these ladies. Stepping up to the plate when needed the most. And if you're... And if hasn't been, when it matters, if the game is on the line, she's definitely expected to step up. Arayi inbounding the basketball, and that's a good big miss by Ong. Bound, and she calls the timeout. 11.9 seconds to go. 1 point lead for the Lady Sailors. Crucial misses from Ong. And right now, the Lady Air defenders gets one last shot at stealing away this game. A game that has swung both ways. Unbelievable, unbelievable game. Just when you thought one team already has the momentum, just when you thought that they're already going to start pulling away, the other team strikes right back. And here we are, one last play, 11.9 seconds to go. 1 point lead for the Lady Sailors and a chance to win for the Lady Defenders. If you're the PSI Lady Air Defenders possession, 11.9 seconds. It's Bernardo inbounding the basketball. The five on the floor is Bernardo, Buendia, Resultay, Columna, and Texon. For the Lady Sailors, it's Mateo, Ong, Antiquera, Mercado, and Lumogda. 67 to 68. A chance to win for the Lady Air Defenders in this possession. Who will they go to? They go to Columna. 9 seconds. Columna. Back to Bernardo. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Bernardo for the win. No good. Gets the rebound. Buendia still no good. Lumogda gets the rebound. And the Lady Sailors will hold on to a nail-biting 68 to 67 win. What a game from both teams. Big win for the Lady Sailors. Crazy, crazy ball game. 68 to 67. Look at this final play. Bernardo nowhere to go, forces it. And then Buendia gets one last shot. Still no good. The rebound by Mendoza. And Big win for the Lady Sailors. Big win for the Lady Sailors. 68-67. We will be back with the best player of the game.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwing na bayan ka, kabalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwan ka na bayan ka, kabalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, WNBL, WNBL.
We're back here in the Women's National Basketball League where the Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors held on to a 68-67 win, mainly because of the best player of the ball game. As we look at her highlights, hitting 2 big 3-pointers in the fourth quarter, including the go-ahead 3. Wala nang iba kung hindi ang ating Krewberg Best Player of the Game, Bernadette Mercado. Bernadette Mercado, welcome to the panel and congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Bernadette, grabe yung fourth quarter mo, hit 2 big 3-pointers including yung pampalamang. After mo munti ka ma-injury nung third, saan mo kinuha yung ganong klaseng clutch performance?
Siguro mas na-motivate ako sa naramdaman kong pain. Naging inspiration ko yun para mas bumalik sa game. Yun lang naman yung focus namin, manalo kami, saka magtulong-tulungan kami.
Grabe yung dikdikang laban, parehas kayong galing ng talo. So, gaano kasarap sa feeling na nakuha nyo na yung first win nyo at ganito pa aganda yung laban?
Siyempre, ang sarap sa feeling na nanalo kami at nakuha namin yung first win namin. Hindi naman namin ito makukuha kung hindi kami nagtulong-tulungan at nag-usap kami lahat po.
Okay, Bernadette, dahil napakaganda ng performance mo nung fourth quarter, panahon na, baka may gusto kang batiin, baka may gusto kang pasalamatan. Take it away, Bernadette.
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa amin. Sa Philippine Navy, kay Vice Admiral Adi Luis S. Bordado, Philippine Navy. At sa Governor po namin, kay Go for Gold. At sa Team Manager po namin, kay Commodore Roy Vincent Trinidad. At sa mga OIC po namin, kay Ma'am Sayas at kay Sir Tritaga at sa coach namin. At yun sa NIC, IC3, maraming salamat po sa suporta sa family po namin. Thank you po.
Maraming salamat, Bernadette Mercado, our Krewberg Best Player of the Game.
Ako si Bernadette Mercado, WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina.
Yan, ang Krewberg Best Player of the Game, Bernadette Mercado. As we lead you on to the highlights of this crazy basketball game between the Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors and the PSI Lady Air Defenders. First quarter, napaka-ma-action, nagsimulang mainit ang laban. Cindy Resultay, of course, powering her way. And then, there's the best player of the game, Bernadette Mercado, hitting her first 3-pointer. And after the first quarter, it's a 6-point lead for the Lady Sailors. But in the second, Cindy Resultay started going to work, bustling her way inside. Fria Bernardo also joining in the fray. But on the other end, Dian Cas, not making sure na hindi sila matambakan heading into the third quarter. In the third, they started off well. Bernardo hitting another 3, but the third quarter, Trixie Antiquera continuing her hot hand. And then we have the veteran, Ewon Narayi, hitting that 3-pointer. And of course, the lady of the night, Bernadette Mercado, hitting that big 3 as they held on to a 68 to 67 win here in the WNBL to take that first win of the ball game. Up next, pinaka-inaabangan natin, two major games in the NBL. We will be right back and abangan nyo lang. Nandito lang tayo for those NBL ball games. Thank you so much for watching the WNBL.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwanigan na bayan, kababaihan at alam lumaban. WNBL, WNBL, WNBL,